Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the lives and works of the world's most fascinating authors. Today, we're exploring the life and legacy of Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher and writer who left an indelible mark on modern thought. Nietzsche was born in 1844 in Rücken, Prussia, to a family of modest means. His father, Karl Ludwig Nietzsche, was a Lutheran pastor, and his mother, Franziska Euler, was a homemaker. Tragedy struck early when Nietzsche's father died of a brain disorder when Friedrich was just 5 years old. This event would later influence Nietzsche's philosophical ideas about the role of suffering in human life. As a young man, Nietzsche was drawn to classical studies and philosophy. He attended the University of Bonn and later the University of Leipzig, where he developed a passion for the works of Arthur Schopenhauer and Richard Wagner. These influences would shape his own philosophical ideas about the importance of individualism, creativity, and the will to power. Nietzsche's academic career was marked by brilliance and controversy. He became a professor of classical philology at the University of Basel at just 24 years old, but his unorthodox ideas and critiques of traditional philosophy soon made him enemies among his colleagues. In 1879, he resigned from his position due to health problems and devoted himself to writing. It was during this period that Nietzsche produced some of his most famous works, including Thus Spoke Zarathustra and Beyond Good and Evil. These books introduced concepts like the Übermensch and the will to power, which challenged traditional notions of morality and ethics. Nietzsche's ideas were both exhilarating and terrifying, as they seemed to promise a new kind of human freedom, but also threatened to undermine traditional values. One of the most interesting aspects of Nietzsche's life is his relationship with his sister Elizabeth. She was a devoted sibling, but also a fierce protector of her brother's legacy. After Nietzsche's death, she took it upon herself to promote his work and establish him as a major philosophical figure. However, her efforts were not without controversy, as she edited and manipulated many of his writings to fit her own ideological agenda. Nietzsche's personal life was also marked by struggle and hardship. He suffered from poor health throughout his life, including migraines, insomnia, and vision problems. Despite these challenges, he continued to write prolifically, producing some of his most famous works in a state of near blindness and chronic pain. So what can we learn from Nietzsche's life and work? For me, it's about embracing the complexity and uncertainty of human existence. It's about recognizing that there are no easy answers or objective truths, but instead, we must create our own meaning and purpose in life. As I always say, the truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. Nietzsche's ideas may be challenging, but they are also liberating. They encourage us to question authority, to challenge traditional values, and to forge our own paths in life. His legacy is a testament to the power of human creativity and the importance of living life on one's own terms. Today, Nietzsche's influence can be seen in authors like Cormac McCarthy and Don DeLillo, who explore themes of existentialism and moral ambiguity in their work. His ideas about individualism and self-overcoming continue to inspire artists, musicians, and thinkers around the world. In conclusion, Friedrich Nietzsche was a complex and fascinating figure whose life and work continue to shape our understanding of human existence. His ideas may be provocative and challenging, but they are also essential reading for anyone interested in philosophy, literature, or the human condition. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about authors. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.